This is Red Carpet Flies News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Okay, without further ado, let's get into these headlines. Dave Grohl opens up about hearing loss. I've been reading lips for 20 years. Dave Grohl has gone into detail about how he deals with hearing loss as a professional musician. In a HuffPost article, the Foo Fighters frontman and former Nirvana drummer opened up about having tinnitus, a condition that causes hearing loss, ringing, or other hearing challenges. In a conversation with Howard Stern last week describing the accessibility issues he faces on a regular basis. If you're sitting right here next to me at dinner, I won't understand a fucking word you're saying to me the whole fucking time. Grohl, 53, said, "There's no way. In a crowded restaurant, that's the worst." The two-time Rock and Roll Hall of Famer also said that amid COVID-19, face masks have made communication a lot more difficult, a frustration that many people in the deaf community have expressed. The worst thing about this pandemic shit is people wearing masks. I've been reading lips for like 20 years, he said. I'm a rock musician. I'm fucking deaf. I can't hear what you're saying. Stern asked Grohl why he doesn't wear an earpiece on stage to help protect his hearing, especially since Grohl said his hearing loss is due to his profession. Grohl's response illustrates how there isn't always an easy one-size-fits-all for every accessibility issue. I tried the ear monitor thing before a long time ago, and the problem I have with it is it removes you from the natural atmosphere sound, Grohl said. It messes with your spatial understanding of where you are on stage. I want to hear the audience in front of me, he told Stern. I want to be able to turn around and hear Taylor, Foo Fighters drummer, and then go over there and hear Pat, the guitarist, and over there to Chris, the other guitarist. He added that he relies heavily on his monitor engineer, Ian Beveridge, with whom he's worked with for 31 years, to make sure the band's sound is up to snuff. He's in my head, Grohl said, of his working relationship with Beveridge. So even when I'm not using in-ear monitors, the sound on stage for me is fucking perfect. Grohl also explained that despite his hearing loss, he's still capable of achieving the sound he wants in the studio. When we go in to make a record and we're mixing an album, I can hear the slightest little things, he said. My ears are still tuned into certain frequencies and I can hear something that's slightly out of tune or a cymbal that's not bright enough or something like that. In the mix, I can hear the fucking minutiae of everything that we've done to that song. In September, Grohl talked about his tinnitus with BBC, saying that he's had the condition for about 30 years and that his left ear is pretty much gone from the snare drums and the monitors. When I turn off the lights at night, it's like eeeeee, he said. But it seems that he's pretty used to it, and it even has its perks. If I'm at home with the kids and they're running around making noise, I just take a nap with my good ear on the pillow, he joked. You know, it's funny because I always wondered if musicians had workplace injuries. I mean, they're always touring around and they're listening to loud music all the time. And you would think that would take a toll on them, and this is just confirmation that it does. Do you think being a rock star as big as Dave Grohl is worth losing your hearing? Like, if you knew that you might lose one of your senses, would it be worth being a rock star? It's an interesting question. Mark Zuckerberg's elder sister, Randy, stars in a crypto-themed version of Adele's Hello to tempt women into blockchain. You can't ignore Zuckerberg, not Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg or his Adele-like older sister Randy Zuckerberg. Stealing the spotlight from her famous and wealthy brother is entrepreneur, investor, best-selling author, award-winning producer, and founder and CEO of Zuckerberg Media, Randy. She's gone vocals blazing a la Adele to bring world attention to her cryptocurrency ad campaign marketed to women via a 140-second video clip. The lack of women in tech made her leave Facebook 10 years ago, and she intends to change that in the world of cryptocurrencies and the risk-laden space of decentralized finance. According to a Luxury Launches article, the video stars Zuckerberg looking similar to Adele, complete with fur-collared cardigan, hair flowing, eye makeup, and the lyrics of Hello modified to tunes of crypto and DeFi. The video opens with Randy singing, "Hello, it's me. Would you like to learn about exchanging cryptocurrency? We'll go over everything. 'Cause you got coins from different blockchains and you want to do some trading." Sorry, that's not the best of my singing voice, but you get the point. Teachers have been using music as a teaching tool, and Randy Zuckerberg seems to be doing it just right. She took to Twitter to release the clip and cleverly apologized to Adele for attempting an undoubtedly risky song. She posted, "Hello, It's Me music video because community should be fun, crypto should be welcoming and not intimidating, and why not? At the Hug XYZ, we believe in working hard and enjoying this amazing moment we're in. Best way to support creators is to be creators. Apologies, Adele. The video has been retweeted roughly 1,000 times with loads of appreciation coming Randy's way. One Twitter user commented, "Oh, this is so good. Love to hear you all. You are the universe, or should I say, metaverse." Another user quipped, "This is the best thing I've watched all month." Zuckerberg said, "Cryptocurrency has huge potential to make massive strides in creating a more equitable system, and it's an honor to join the OKCoin mission to create a more inclusive future of finance." I love seeing women in tech, especially new tech like cryptocurrency. I really like the pop culture crossover because it does bring awareness to DeFi, decentralized banking, and cryptocurrencies. This is like a funny SNL skit, except smarter. I mean, I'm joking kind of. But yeah, it's good. I liked it. If I don't remember anything about cryptocurrency, I'm going to remember this song. In the article, she mentions OKCoin, so I looked it up, and OKCoin is a secure cryptocurrency exchange which makes it easy to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and other cryptos. Randy is a spokesperson for the platform. Just a side note, since we're good friends and family, I'm going to let you in on this. I recently invested about $500 into Bitcoin a few months ago, and it's totally been failing. I get daily alerts about it, and it's truly heartbreaking. But you know, that's the name of the game, right? And there's a lot of reasons why Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been falling, like the Federal Reserve raising rates in an effort to counteract inflation, the potential for stronger government regulation and involvement in digital currencies, and the news of special military operations in Ukraine by Russia. I wanted to invest in something a bit more risky than traditional stocks and make my foray into the cryptocurrency world, so I invested in Bitcoin. I say all of this to say that people shouldn't be afraid to invest in crypto, and I highly encourage people, especially women, to get into the market. I think this is a really cool video that Randy did, and I love how she's encouraging people, especially women, to get into DeFi. In more blockchain news, to protest against the crypto culture, an anonymous artist blew up a Lamborghini into 99 pieces. Now he will make $1 million by selling the charred remains as an NFT. According to Luxury Launches, the world of NFTs is getting more bizarre by the day. The latest headline maker is an anonymous conceptual artist who has blown up a $250,000 Lamborghini and turned the destroyed parts into a collection of 99 NFTs, somehow calling it art. Reason? The artist, who goes by the pseudonym Sholm, says it was done to protest crypto's get-rich-quick culture. That's right, you heard it correctly. This artist is protesting the very system that he is making money from. You can't make this stuff up. The technology is incredibly promising. There's also so many good things we could be doing with it, but there's also many terrible things that are being done with it. Sholm told The Block in an interview, "It's really extra active, zero-sum practices. Maybe the artist was inspired by the makers of Stapleton for Logic." The Lamborghini Huracan was dramatically blown up on February 2nd, which Sholm notes was 2/2/2022, at an undisclosed location with the help of a federally licensed explosive engineer. The artist says it wasn't an easy task blowing up a supercar without completely destroying the parts. In fact, the team spent 2 weeks testing controlled explosions, blowing up several cars. Finally, Lamborghini's detonation was filmed for a video that was released by the artist via his Twitter account. The team picked up the pieces and documented 999 of them by creating a 360-degree video of each piece in 4K definition. 888 charred pieces will be sold along with their corresponding NFTs, while the remaining 111 will be saved for the team and the initial investor. Sholm says he chose a Lamborghini to blow up for his latest project because of his inherent dislike for the brand. The Lambo is a pretty potent representation of people simply engaging with crypto because it's a way for them to make money off other people as quickly as possible, the artist said. However, this isn't his first time destroying something in the name of art. Previously, Sholmes destroyed a urinal inspired by the artist Marcel Duchamp's artwork and turned the 150 fragments into NFTs, selling them for a whopping $500,000. With the Lamborghini, the anonymous destroyer of objects will be hoping to raise a lot more money. After all, that's the only logic behind this whole drama. Okay, so let's break this down. This story, first of all, is a crazy story, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and maybe that's because I'm just not that artsy. I looked at the Twitter video. It has that like anonymous hacker group vibe to it. and it's really avant-garde. But I don't think that's the real story here. The real meat and potatoes of this story is the protest of crypto's get-rich-quick culture. I believe as DeFi, cryptocurrency, NFTs, and metaverse become more mainstream and create all kinds of opportunities in business and technology, I believe this will also contribute to widening the gap between the rich and the poor. During the pandemic, we saw the technological disparity between different economic groups, with kids being able to access Wi-Fi for online school. While this brave new world is fun and interesting, I fear that not everyone is going to have access to this technology, and we're going to leave some people behind, namely the historically disenfranchised groups, Black and Brown people. So I hypothesize that we are going to start seeing more of this counter crypto culture popping up. This is the real story. What are your thoughts? Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.